Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Marion. Thank you for watching. In this video I will be showing you how to achieve this very easy makeup look. If you think you like this look and you'd like to see how I achieved it, then stay tuned, continue watching this video. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is my base products. I'm starting with my Bobbi Brown eye base that I always use. I've used this before. And you'll have to forgive me if I look down. I'm using a mirror down here, but hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to pop that under my eyes. Next I'll be taking the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is an all-in-one primer and moisturizer as well. If you're new to my channel, I have mentioned before that I do have oily skin, so I do have to make sure that I apply primers and that my skin is moisturized before I apply makeup. So I'm just going to gently rub that into my skin. Put some on my forehead. Off camera as well, I also applied some lip balm to my lips. I used the Carmex lip balm. Next I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Primer, which I've shown on my channel before. So I will be applying that all over my face as well. So since my first video that I've done on makeup, I've got a new camera. I used to record on my phone, so hopefully the quality is a lot better and you can see exactly what I'm doing and follow the steps if you would like to. Let me know down below what you think of the quality. Obviously I'm still getting used to YouTube and recording, so I'm not there yet, but I think it's a step up from what I was before. Right, so that's all done. The face is primed and moisturized. So I usually do my eyes first before I do my foundation, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Today's makeup look is going to be really straightforward, really simple. Anybody can follow. And once again, I'm using my Tammi Revolution palette. I don't know why I have so many eyeshadow palettes, but I always keep going back to this one for some reason. For my eyeshadow base, I'll be using this P.Louise base. So I'm just going to apply that P.Louise base all over my eyelid. And I'm using my fingers to do that, just gently tapping it into my eyelid. So that's all done. It looks quite ghostly, but it will come together, don't worry. Next I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to cover my entire eye with that light tan colour that I had applied underneath my eyeshadow, my eyebrow bone. So I'm going to dust that all over my eyelid where I've applied that that P.Louise base. So what I'll do is I'll do one eye at a time so you can see. So I've just applied that all over my eyelid. So an eyebrow brush, and I'm going to start adding some darker brown shades as transition colours. Sometimes I do a cut crease, but for the purpose of making this video quite simple, I won't be doing a cut crease. This is just going to be a very easy to do eyeshadow look. I'm probably using maybe like maximum 4 eyeshadows to do this. Then going to take another brush take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'll show you the colour that I'm going to use. I'm just going to use this colour here, which is called Afterglow, and I'm going to use that just in the centre of my eyelid there. So I'm just lightly going to press that in. I'll do it gradually to build it up. You see, just gradually adding it there to build it up. Just in the center there. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and go back in with this brown here, which is called Horizon, and just try and blend those two colors together. So just try and blend as much as possible to make sure that they transition into one another really well. Next, just for a bit of depth, I'm going to add just a touch of this purple Twilight, I think that shade is called, and I'm just going to, just on the outside corner, just here. And then I'm going to blend it with the rest of the So I finished applying my eyelashes off camera, and now I'm going to move on to my foundation. The foundation I'll be using today is this Fenty Beauty, that's the right way around, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation that I've shown in my other videos, and I'll be using a flat sort of kabuki style brush to apply my foundation. So I normally apply it to my hands first, to about two to three pumps. Then I get my brush and just dip it into my hand like so, and then initially I just dot it around my face and then spread it out evenly. I hope you can see, and I'm not covering too much in the mirror. So I'm just gently applying that foundation all over my face. The shade that I use is 470. So I'm just going to add a little bit more because I don't feel like that was enough. Just doing that. Make sure that you apply it to your neck as well, and sort of blend it with your face. Now the reason I don't use a beauty blender anymore to apply my foundation is because I've notice that it does soak up a lot of the product, so I found that a brush just applies it a bit better. But I will still use my beauty blender for my concealer, which you will see in a moment. So as you can see, sometimes I rub off a bit of my eyebrow when I apply my foundation. So I'm just going to take this spoolie brush and just brush the hairs back up into place. So just on the tail here, on the, not the tail, the front. And I'll just get my pencil and fix that. Next, I'm going to take my concealers. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and the YSL Touche Eclat highlighting pen. And I use the combination of the two because I feel like the Too Faced concealer is not exactly my shade, but the YSL, even though that's also very light, together they brighten the eye but blend as well into my skin. So I kind of just try to use them both together to make it work. Now, in my previous video, I used my concealer in like a triangular motion, and I don't do that anymore because I've noticed and seen that it highlights some areas that I don't want to be highlighted, and also it becomes a bit too stark. So what I do now is I just do a line here, a line here, do it on that eye as well, line there. That's with the Too Faced concealer. And I have to be really fast with this. Then I will get my YSL pen and I will just do some smaller lines like so down the center of my nose, a little bit here above my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead, and that's it. So I don't do that whole triangular motion that I used to do. And next I'm going to take my beauty blender and just, it's a damp beauty blender, so it's damp in water. I'm going to pat that concealer in. So just doing it as quick as possible, but as gently as possible as well. And I'm also trying to push some like on my nose on the side here, and that is just to kind of make my nose appear smaller. So I'm pushing it into the sides of my nose as well. So as you can see, this side I haven't got quite enough, I don't feel. So I'm only going in with just a touch more, nothing too drastic. I'm just going to add like just a little bit more. Still pushing it against the sides of my nose and still lightly tapping it. So as you can see, it kind of gives you that snatched look without necessarily drawing a whole triangle with what I did before. Now don't worry too much about blending the nose highlight straight away. Once you apply your contour and blend everything together, it does come together. So it does look a bit harsh at the moment, but everything will come together in a moment. So next I'm going to use a translucent powder, and the powder I'm using is the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm going to use that to set my concealer under my eye. I will be applying that translucent powder with a foundation brush like so. I've seen a makeup artist do that, and she said it's because you don't end up applying too much powder underneath your eyes. So I'm going to try that and see if that works. I've not done it before. So she just tapped it like so. Sorry, I think I was covering with the mirror there. But basically I'm just patting it in gently like so. So to contour, I'm going to be using the Tammi Revolution Golden Hour Contour Palette, which looks like so. So to start with, I'll contour my nose. I'm going to be using this dark shade here called Contour Chic. And I'm going to try not to cover it too much. So I start my contour from here, and try to give that illusion of a slim nose from the top. So I hope you can see that. Then I take it down this side here. Going to be taking the same shade to contour my cheekbones. Okay, you can see, yeah. Then instead of using contour on my jawline, I'm going to be using this shade here as a bronzer. It's called Bronzed, sorry, I'm going to be using this shade here as a bronzer. So that's my jawline and perimeter of my face. That shade is called Bronzed Belle. So just going to apply it at the bottom of my jawline. Okay, next I'm going to apply my blush. The blush I'm using is same palette. I'll be using this blush here, which is called Blushed Baby Girl. So just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, I'm just going to do a little extra step here. I'm going to use my liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to highlight a skin tag to make it a beauty spot. To set all of that, using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. So for my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Diamond Light Bronzing Highlighter in Chocolate Diamond. Looks like so. I'm going to apply a dot at the end of my nose and then just at the top of my cheekbones. For my lips, I'm going to go for nude lips. I'm going to be using a lip pencil, a lipstick and a lip gloss. So to start with, I'm going to line my lips with the brown pencil. Going to apply the lip gloss. The lip gloss I'm using is from Revolution and it's called Gone Rogue. So I'm just going to apply just a little bit of lipstick on top, and the lipstick I'm using is called Mink. And I'm only applying it in the centre because I don't want to lose that gloss. So just literally here. This lipstick is by Revlon. To just blend out that nose contour here just a little bit more. So guys, that's the finished look. I've applied mascara off camera, and as you can see, it's quite a simple look. Nude, chocolate, brown vibes, suitable for dark skin, suitable for anybody actually. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what else you'd like to see from me. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. Thank you.